In this guitar instruction video, we're going to go over some diminished chords and scales. So if you want a different flavor, you're getting a little sick of just having a basic progression with major and minor chords, and you want to, jazz it up a little bit or just make it sound different and cool, play diminished. Then you come to the right video here. I'm going to go over a diminished scale. You can see it sounds a little different than your basic, major scale or even your minor scale in G. We're in the key of G. Think about this. You can use the diminished scale and the pentatonic scale together. You can mix them up a little bit. So this particular scale, we're starting on the 5th string on the G, and we're using a 1, 3, 4. So on the 10th, 12th, and 13th frets, moving up to the 4th string. Now play 1, 2, 4. So far you have 1, 3, 4, 1, 2, 4. 5th string, 10th, 12th, 13th frets. On the 4th string, 10th, 11th, 13th frets. 1, 3, 4, 1, 2, 4. Go to the 3rd string and play the 9th and 11th frets. And then on the 2nd string on the 8th fret with your 1st finger, play a 1, 3, 4. So you're on the 8th, 10th, 11th to the 13th frets on the 2nd string. Which is right here. I'm going to show you a couple scales and about 3 different voicings of diminished chords. So this scale is really cool sounding. Take a screenshot of that. So what I was doing in the beginning there, I was playing a G major 7th to a G sharp diminished, to an A minor 7th, to a D 7th. And that at the very bottom right there, those chords. So in order to play that progression, we're going to bar first 5 strings on the 10th fret with our 1st finger. 3rd finger is going to go on the 12th. Fret on the 4th string. 4th finger is going to go on the 12th fret of the 2nd string. And then put your 2nd finger like right in the middle between your 3rd and 4th fingers. But the 2nd finger is on the 11th fret. 10th, 12th, and then 11th. 11th fret, 3rd string, your 2nd finger. That's a G major 7th. Strum it from the 5th string down. Now, you might think this is a little intimidating, this G sharp diminished, but you're just going to keep your 3rd and 4th finger right there. You're just going to move your 1st and 2nd fingers. So your 1st finger is going to go to the same string that your 2nd finger's on, but not on the 11th fret, but on the 10th fret. And your 2nd finger is going to go on the 11th fret, 5th string. So you're just moving your 1st and 2nd finger, and then you're just strumming the inside strings. 5th, 4th, 3rd, and 2nd to an A minor 7th, which is really easy. If you know how to make a bar chord in A, just lift up your 2nd and 4th fingers. There's an A minor 7th. I'm on the 5th fret. Barring all 6 strings, my 3rd finger is on the 5th string, 7th fret to a D7. It's like a major 7th, but without the 2nd finger. So 1st finger's on the 5th fret. 3rd finger's on the 4th string, 7th fret. 4th finger is on the 2nd string, 7th fret. That's it. So G minor 7th, G major 7th, G diminished, A minor 7th, D7. Okay, so it's a 8. If you wanted to play it in G, you can start on your second string, 8, 10, 11 on the 8th, 10th, and 11th frets on the second string, 9th and 11th frets on the third string. It's got a little different sound there. It's kind of cool. Here's another way that you can play this diminished scale. This one sounds a little bit more uniformed, I think. It's the same thing, but it's going to cover all 6 strings. And that is right there on the second line. Be sure to transpose these scales as well. But if I was playing a G to a G diminished, to an A minor, to a D, I'm going to show you how to play those chords in a second. G diminished scale. Starting on the 3rd fret, 6th string. Play 3rd, 5th, and 6th with your 1st and 3rd, 4th fingers. 3rd, 5th, and 6th frets. 1, 3, 4. And then change strings to the 5th string, 3rd fret. Go from the 3rd to the 4th fret with your 1st finger. And play the 6th and 7th frets with your 3rd and 4th fingers. Now on the 4th string, starting on the 4th fret, play a 1, 2, 4, 4th, 5th, and 7th. Go to the 3rd string, play 3rd, 5th, and 6th frets. 1, 3, 4. And then on the 2nd string, it's the same frets and fingering as the 4th string. 4th, 5th, and 7th. 1, 2, 4. And then 3rd string is just like the 1st string is just like the 3rd string, rather. 3rd, 5th, and 6th frets. So even if you started right here, right there on the 4th string, 4th fret, you'd play 1, 2, 4, 1, 3, 4, 1, 2, 4, 1, 3, 4. It's easy enough to remember. Okay, what I'm playing here, I have different voicings of a G diminished chord. The diminished chord, you're playing 4 different notes. No matter what key you're in, you'd play the 1st, flat the 3rd, flat the 5th, and then you're going to play the 6th note in that scale. Remember, there's 8 notes in the scale, 7 different notes, and you'd play the 1st one, you flat the 3rd, flat the 5th, and you play the 6th. In G, it happens to be a G, a D flat. I call it an E. Theoretically, they call it an F flat. An F flat and an E are the same thing. Just call it a G, a D flat, an E, and a B flat. So we're going to go over different voicings. So far, you've played this one. You have that one. And then, I'm going to go with the last one first. So with this one, that's the one I'm playing in the 1 progression with the G diminished. So this one, I'm barring all 6 strings, okay? On the 3rd fret, put in my 2nd finger, 5th string, 4th fret, 3rd finger, 4th string, 5th fret, and 4th finger is going to go on the 2nd string, 5th fret. And you can strum all 6 strings. So you can go from a G to that chord. It's easy to play. To an A minor. To a D. Play that scale that we just went over. And what I'm playing there is, if I want to start from the beginning, but here on the 4th string, you play a 1, 2, 4. 3rd string, 1, 3, 4, back to 1, 2, 4. then 1, 3, 4. Next one I want to show you is right there. See, you're playing a D shape. There's an open D chord. Slide that up so your first finger is on the 5th fret. Now go down so you can put your first finger on the 4th string, 5th fret, making that D shape. Add that 4th finger to the 1st string, 6th fret. That is that chord right there. So these are different voicings. Diminished chords are great. Just one up. 4 frets each time. They're all D, G diminished, just different voicings. So if I wanted to play a G, I can use that voicing, different A minor form to the D. Last one I want to show you. It's kind of tricky. You know, you're using your 2nd, 4th. And there it is right there. It's a little tricky. You're just strumming the bottom 4 strings, 6th, 5th, and 4th. 2nd finger is on the G, so the 6th string, 3rd fret. 4th finger is on the 5th string, 4th fret. 1st finger is on that 4th string, 2nd fret. And my 3rd finger is playing that 3rd string, 3rd fret. But here's that first progression, which is really pretty. Be sure to play that one. Play the second one that goes for the G, and a G diminished to an A minor to a D. So the first progression was down here with the chords labeled out. Second progression is G, G diminished, A, and D. So you can play the G, play that one, play an A minor and a D, anywhere where you'd like. So this is something different for you. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe. Keep playing and have fun.